I'm going to test the zoom factor when she throws, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, Daddy! Do it! What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we have a very fun video. A lot of requests for seeing some actual course stuff, on the course disc golf action, and we're bringing it to you live today with Paul and Hannah.
You two are going to play a 9-hole match. Competition, keep it friendly. But we're at Peaksview Park. It's an 18-hole course, relatively beginner friendly, so I expect to see some great disc golf right now.
What would be the score that you'd be very impressed by us shooting?
I think a couple under par. 2 to 3 would be pretty good, but maybe one of you two gets hot, maybe a 5 or a 6.
Oh my God.
You know, and maybe a hole in one.
Paul thinks a lot of magic is going to be happening out here, Hannah. What are your thoughts?
I think he's right. I'm excited.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I am actually. It's freezing, but I'm feeling good, confident.
It is freezing, guys. The snow is actually starting to come down, and there's no better time to play your first course vlog in 40-degree. No, it's like what, 38 actually?
Yeah.
It's like there's snow. It's almost like below freezing. Can you have snow above 32?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is what happens when you don't live in cold places. But we're moving on to hole number 1.
Ladies first.
Yes, Hannah will be first, Brodie second, and today I will be helping from behind the camera,
Yes.
kind of guiding them as to possibly what kind of shots to throw, what to avoid, where to go, try to make them perform their best.
I already have a question for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Jawbreaker zone or Malta?
For this hole, you
Yeah.
want to be a little straighter, so probably the jawbreaker zone. You're going forehand, I'm already assuming.
Am I going forehand?
Oh, I don't know. I was just assuming.
I was thinking backhand. It's freezing. I
Either
feel like
way.
I'm going to pop an elbow.
Either way, I think the zone's going to be better.
All right, I'm going backhand zone.
Hannah has played here once or twice, so I think she knows this hole.
Dang, home field advantage? You didn't tell me that.
But I think we're going to expect to see them try to avoid that first tree on the left and sneak it over to the right.
Ooh, is that going to go right? Oh.
She threw it.
Putt.
That's about 30 feet right there, maybe less. So that's a look at birdie right there. But she hit the line she wanted, just not enough angle on it to finish right.
Comment down below how many layers you think I'm wearing. And I'll let you know here after I throw.
Brodie's got his zone, so he's going to need it a little bit more to the right.
Perfect.
Spin up.
Oh my gosh.
Skip up. Sit.
That was so perfect.
The answer, guys, 4 layers. I've got long sleeve compression under. I've got my NF t-shirt. I've got my Notre Dame
Well, you could.
Northwestern sweatshirt
Oh my god.
and a
It's
jacket.
literally blue and gold.
Also, I have a hair layer. So if you said 5, we'll account it too.
This is a 4-layer minimum kind of day.
You got 4 on too? I think you only have 3.
1, 2. You're right.
Yeah,
3.
you only have 3. Hey, how do you have?
I'm
I
gonna
only have 3,
be,
but
I'm gonna be freezing.
one of my layers is actually
Is this your double layer?
this. So if you go to this like Japanese website,
Oh boy,
it's like
Oh.
dark web.
UNIQLO Uniqlo.
Wow, free sponsors?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just-
And you can get like these layers for like $11 and they're so hot. Like I'm actually really hot right now.
This course is hopefully plays to my advantage because I've been playing a bunch of short courses in Dallas. I do have the Onyx in my bag, which is a fairway driver. That's the only driver I'm carrying. Most of the courses I practice on, they're all kind of like mids and putters. So we'll see if that plays to my advantage today. We both have putts here.
So Hannah's actually closer than we expected. She's maybe about 26 feet. And it's slightly downhill.
He's just walking around.
Oh, sorry. I literally was walking right in front of you. I apologize. I'm learning. All right, sorry.
I feel razzed.
I'm gonna stay back here.
A little different than a golf green.
Yeah. Please take as much time as you need. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh wait. Oh. What happens there, Paul?
I missed it, but this is also kind of a practice
Practice?
day, so
Okay.
I also have to try to make it.
All right.
So she takes a par on the first hole.
Wait. So do you guys all don't do little minis markers?
Oh, the mini markers. No, you don't need to. The only time, like some people like get into the rhythm of using a marker, like a little mini marker. For me, I don't actually use one because I just feel like it's wasted time.
You don't want that 3-inch advantage?
I don't think it makes a difference on a basket.
You say that and then I miss this.
There we go.
It wasn't
One under.
straight, but it was in.
No, but to finish on the mini marker, it's usually only used if you're going to throw the same disc you just tossed on the shot before.
Oh, I see. If you want to pick mini mark, pick that disc up and then throw it again.
Correct.
All right, hole 1 done. Moving to hole 2. It is 250.
Yeah, hole 2.
Oh,
Very similar to hole 1,
do you see it?
but they actually have a tree a little bit closer on the right,
Oh, it's that little one.
so they're going to have to
The
go
one way down
with a little bit more turn on it this time compared to hole 1. So they're going to need a stronger finish to the right in order to reach this basket.
You like a forehand here?
Well, I said to the people watching that it's almost the same shot as the first hole. You just got to aim it a little bit more left.
A little bit more left.
Yeah. So you almost want to throw the exact same shot as hole 1.
No forehand. You don't like the forehand.
No, I don't think you need it here.
All right. So I'm gonna aim in between the. Do you know? I probably shouldn't say where I'm aiming because if it's like a good shot and it's not where I was aiming, then no one knows, right?
I think if you can throw the same exact shot as you did on hole 1, you got a good chance for a hole in 1 here.
Okay. Oh, it's not the same exact, Paul.
Keep going right. That's all right.
There's a little left and deep.
Look at
Little putt though.
that's about 30 feet long.
So should I do my meteor?
A great
or
shot
buzz?
still.
Thank you.
Probably meteor because it's actually your meteor.
And just nice and straight.
Yep, this disc should tail a little bit to the right, correct? On the first hole, you gotta make the adjustment. You didn't turn it over enough, so.
Oh, some fine
that's
coaching
too
from
bad.
Paul.
Looks like a little too much this time.
Yeah, that
A little
disc
too
is
much.
Lightning round of questions. Here we go.
Okay.
How long have you been playing disc golf?
Like 5 or 6 years.
When was your first pro tournament?
It was in the Czech Republic.
How long ago?
2017
Okay.
for my birthday.
What was your favorite tournament?
Probably the Estonian Open. Like shortly after that, I cashed, and every round I got 5 strokes better. So I
Holy.
shot like plus 15, plus 10, plus 5. And it was like the first time that I really stuck to my game plan and like took notes and like really invested myself in it, and it paid off. So that was a really good feeling.
Favorite disc?
I really like the heat as a driver. I really like the buzz as a mid-range. And I really like throwing Lunas for putters.
Favorite men's player?
Paul McBeth.
Wow, I thought you were gonna say me.
So I know we've been working on this distance in our facility, like my circle 2 putting. This is outside the circle.
Yeah,
or,
about
like,
45
just on
feet.
circles, yeah. And it's also uphill, so it's gonna play us further. What advice would you give me to like shift my weight forward enough? Like how would you break down this putt?
Well, with it being 45 feet uphill, I think the goal here is to give it enough distance. You want to miss long because the hill continues back there. So you really want to give it a chance. You're standing on a hillside too, so you probably want to keep your feet actually closer together
Okay.
so you can generate more power. I would say what you see it at, give it about another 5 to 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Okay, guys, we have made it to my disc, and it looks like I'm in circle 1. If you don't know, circle 1 is anything inside of 33 feet. Circle 2 is anything inside of 66. So I'm in circle 1. Only problem is there's this low-hanging tree here. So we're gonna have Paul step in and kind of, unless he rips down this tree, which would be really nice for me. Oh no, he's not gonna do that. Okay.
Pretty low.
So he's gonna kind of show me what I would do. If that tree wasn't there, you would just staggered stance it. And ideally the disc is what? Going a little bit above the basket and then,
Coming down, yep. Letting gravity help you on the putt.
but we can't do that because that tree's in the way. So what's the best option here?
The best way would be going down to a knee. You probably want to go to a knee out this way because the window really opens up.
What knee's down, right or left?
Right knee,
Okay, right knee's down.
which I can't go down.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to do
Go
it.
down
But you,
here and putt. But actually, you could still go under this if you putted really firm at it.
I don't think I've had enough practice putting firm.
So you want to go down to a knee.
I think.
So I'll try to make it this way just so we can see both options. This is a little insight. Sorry, Hannah.
With a little backpack on you too. Dora the Explorer.
Wait, why did you say sorry? That was awesome.
Because I was helping him.
Oh, that's okay.
So we saw how to make it one way. How much does that open up your window?
Oh, wide.
There we go.
Now it's just execution, right? Same kind of motion here.
Yep, you almost want to keep your arm the same way. The hardest part about this now is your balance.
Oh, because I can't lean forward.
Exactly.
So when you're inside circle 1, guys, 33 feet, you have to show balance after you throw. So if I were to throw and then do this, Hannah for
putt.
sure is calling me a football on
And
that.
a falling putt and you're getting a
Football.
stroke.
Brodie!
All right, we are off to the races. Hannah with the nice tap in, but I should not stand here. This is a terrible spot to stand.
Usually if somebody has a problem, like they'll tell you, but from that distance,
It doesn't matter?
doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You stealing my tee box right now?
All right. Hole number 3. There is literally no secret to this hole. It is right there, 180 feet, wide open.
Question. There is a little bit of hill left to right.
Yes.
So it is a super easy hole, I get that. But just on the technical side, you would want to throw a backhand hyzer in because it's going to hit the hill and kill it versus a forehand hyzer that could potentially skip and roll down, right? Is that the thought process kind of?
Correct. You definitely would want to go backhand here and go into the hill rather than with the hill because it can keep gliding all the way down the hill.
Gotcha.
But you also need speed control here because if you come in too hot into the hillside, you'll have the rotations and that can roll down the hill.
Gotcha.
So it's still a touch shot.
Why am I throwing a jawbreaker? Should I just throw a
This is
either or, kind of just whatever you're
exactly
feeling?
whatever you're comfortable with here.
Okay.
Wow. Good job.
A little far, but all right.
A little long. That's still maybe 18 feet. Hannah stepped up like she knew what she was doing.
Oh my gosh, go in. Please do it. Oh!
Ooh,
Just
bad
over
roll.
it. Bad roll, maybe about 22 feet. Slightly downhill. Should be makeable though. So when you hold a camera, you can stand behind the basket.
Oh!
Nice putt.
Great putt.
So that actually puts the pressure on Brodie. That's what they call big
I
putt.
didn't hold my follow through.
Did you do anything weird because you're on a hill, standing wise?
I forgot to hold my follow through, but otherwise it was fine.
But yeah, you do need to keep your foot like you're doing. Keep it a little wider just to hold your balance. Yeah.
No toe maybe, not toe up.
However you feel more balanced. That's the biggest thing.
You can like pump it, like sometimes if I'm not sure, yeah.
That feels pretty good.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
This is where you literally just, you walk up, you take the disc out of the basket, and you move on to the next hole.
All right, hole number 4, 235 feet. This one is actually going to require a different shot here. Brodie stepped up immediately and said, this is a forehand. And he's right about that.
I'm thinking the Malta because this is more overstable. And we want this thing to go up,
Correct.
right? The
Yep.
jawbreaker's not going to go as much.
Yep.
I mean, some people would probably even throw like drivers here, huh?
Yep. I would probably throw a driver just so I could get the extra skip, but
I don't trust my driver.
I was going to say, you're probably more mid-range putter kind of guy.
All right. Oh. That's the old nose down practice throwing that we've been doing.
Yeah, which is good, just not for this hole.
Not for this hole.
I'm going with my heat that I've been throwing to my dog, and he's been bringing it back to me.
Okay.
Oh, pretty.
Great.
I'd say
Great
pretty-
line, a little long.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit more height, it would have been able to come back left more, you think?
I think you were going for the wrong basket then.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I was.
Wait, what basket are you going for?
I was going for the one over there on the left because we always come here and play that one.
I was like, you're 20 feet away on the left-hand side. You're fine.
Boy. All right.
All right, guys, we have made it over. I'm not in a good position. For those who don't know, you don't want to be over here. You want to say what I did wrong?
Yeah.
Can I explain why it did that?
So for Brodie, we've been working a lot on controlling the nose angle with his forehand. Because from Frisbee to disc golf, it's completely different. So what Brodie's been working on is getting the nose down. So when he stepped up to that, he automatically went turnover nose down instead of actually controlling the nose and leaning into it and throwing a hyzer.
Yeah.
So when we go back to the video, we'll study it, learn it. But he threw another one and he went right by the basket.
Second man's always better than the first.
Yeah.
All right, we are definitely outside of circle 2 here. Probably like 80 feet maybe?
85, 90 uphill.
Oh, 90 feet uphill, okay. What are your thoughts here?
I think this is one of your strengths. Like
Okay.
playing catch with the basket. I'm just sneaking some throws in here and there.
Yeah. Paul just showing us how it's done.
Just playing catch with the basket here.
Just a little left. Probably the boot situation was probably not ideal on the side hill.
No.
But just playing catch, trying to give it a chance, but at the end of the day, having an easy par.
Yep, and I think you're going to do this a lot better than me. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Got metal.
All right,
Hit the pole.
We'll take a par.
The turkey is over.
Oh, is that what I was on?
Yeah, you're 3 in a row to start.
Oh man, I was turkeying my life.
Yep.
My first turkey?
Is that your first turkey?
Like on video, yeah.
One. Yep.
I mean, I can't say I turkeyed it off video. No one cares about that.
And now we're over to Hannah, who's got about another 20-footer right here. She cashed the last one, so we'll see if she can drop another one for bird. Slightly uphill.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing like a fancy putt, but. Wait, should I have not even thrown that? Should I have done this?
No, it's better to throw it. I mean, because you're not supposed to touch the basket when the disc is in your hand.
Okay, because I definitely have seen people do this.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be legal.
Okay, so always just kind of toss it in.
Yeah, it's probably safer too to do it like this sometimes. Oh, maybe I should have filmed doing that.
Okay, so like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have the, because sometimes you hit these chains and they don't move.
Oh,
They
it
come right back
bounces out?
out.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
And it touches you, 2-stroke penalty, and then you're just back to even par.
Someone did that on video once in a major championship.
All right, please write that person's name down below. I want to see it. I was about to just launch a hyzer. Just Paul McBeth. But now you gotta go through this little tree.
Yeah, you got to go left of this tree right here. I think it's mainly safety because of that gazebo over there. But
Oh, there's like a family over there having
yeah,
lunch.
yeah, probably smart to put a mandatory here. But it's a low ceiling tunnel shot with the mandatory on the right there. You have to keep left. The challenge, not just the low ceiling, but you got the hill to maneuver, because once you get over the hill, it kind of goes downhill on the backside, and it's hard to speed control that. But
What do you like, jawbreaker flick, or
I was gonna say, I think the forehand is the best option here.
just? I mean, I'm working on it too, so might as well.
Yeah, if you can get it flat and just let it softly finish to the right, that's probably the most ideal shot here. Kept that a little left, but you can see his exact flight that you were looking for. Just a little off to the left side.
I would late releases, I think, what happened.
Yeah, maybe a little bit,
Yeah.
but still about 35 from the basket. So one thing I like to do, Brodie, is I like to picture shots that I've already thrown either in practice or the course. So like this one, for example, I'd think back to hole 2, where she threw, like for Hannah, she threw that meter and turned it over a little too much, but it was a nice slow fade to the right.
So just a little less turn, and that's perfect on this hole.
I think so, but the exact same shot. So that's what I like to do to kind of keep things in a rhythm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It looks like that's what she's gonna do.
Oh, get through.
Ooh, a little high, but still going.
All right.
Looks like it could still be a putt though, just a little high. She's about 40 feet away on this one. She's been working a lot on this. Brodie's maybe about 35 feet, but a low ceiling.
So this is the straddle to keep it low, yeah? Low straddle putt?
You can low straddle, or this is another one you could go to a knee if you really wanted. Your last knee putt looked really good. And now you're outside the circle, so if you want to fall forward, you can.
Oh.
He's outside the circle, right, Hannah?
Yeah.
It's close.
Yep.
Oh, no.
He's putting behind you.
No, you're good. You can go.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were gonna do another one.
I just wanted to try to see how this would have looked.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Paul's gonna show the Darkhorse. Oh, that little gap in the tree. Yeah, there's a little gap there, guys, in the trees. And Paul went right in it. Oh my gosh, he almost made it. That would have been dirty. That would have been dirty. Oh. All right, that's one that you probably want to birdie, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
My 2 forehands were the 2 holes I haven't birdied.
But still 3-1 under par, so that's
Yeah,
it's above what I said to start.
so far.
So hole 6, this is a blind hole, 260 feet, 250, but it's extremely straight, and it's just over the hill out of sight. The challenge here is getting it over the hill and having it stop near the basket. So I think a slight turnover is the best shot here, because you can kind of,
Backhand turn, right?
yep,
Ideally aiming probably for the tree on the farthest right of the tree.
on the left side. Yeah, you aim at that and just kind of turn just in front of it. See, Brodie's already getting it.
We're doing 250. Maybe a little less because it's gonna travel more on the backside, yeah?
You're also throwing uphill though.
Oh, okay.
So once you get over hill's the main goal.
Listen for the chains. Listen for the chains. It didn't go in.
Hannah's going off what Brodie did, but with a driver, maybe get a little bit more distance. Oh, pulled it a little inside. Maybe she'll get a throw in here.
All right, we've made it to Hannah, just on top of the hill.
So the heat I thought would be a little bit more stable, so I threw it on my drive too flat, which is why it just went. And for my upshot, one thing that Paul was teaching me is that when you reach back, you should keep kind of like looking at the basket.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you don't like just completely rip it into nowhere's land. I'm gonna try that technique, maybe like put a little bit of Annie on it.
Play and catch, right, Paul? That's what you always say.
Okay.
Just imagine you're trying to throw it to your friend over there.
Softly land in their hand.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Should work.
Great putt. Oh, you said I parked it.
So sometimes it's not as it seems. And Brodie's about 40 feet short. From the tee box, it looked like he was parked.
And it's all downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely running this.
Oh, guaranteed.
Like aggressive run or like kind of floating it in run?
I think you could putt this normal. I don't think this is too severe of a downhill. Your putt should probably stop.
Hit the mulch and kind of slow down?
Yeah. After this point on the course, if you have a downhill putt like this, there's probably going to be a drop off. So might as well run at it while you can.
You liking this?
Yeah, looks good.
Get up. That's like where I did not probably fully commit.
Yeah, it was online, just didn't have the
A little short.
height or, like you said, commitment to it. So they got top ends for once again another par. Keeping their birdie secure, but it's getting down to the wire here. We got 7, 8, and 9 left.
We only have 3 holes left. We're running out of holes.
Yeah, Hannah's running out of holes right now if she wants to come back and win. Brodie
I'm trying to
is
get to 5 under.
he's got two more chances to get to 5 under.
Almost illegally.
But
almost
let's not
illegally did something there.
let's not guarantee this in right now.
Top chains.
Hole number 7, 150 feet.
And
So
it's
it's-
just like right through this gap right there. You can see the little orange.
You see that little squirrel running right to it. This is an interesting one. Because it tempts you, because naturally you want to throw it this way.
That's what I was thinking.
But it's just tempting you because you can't really bring it right back down into the basket because you got to go straight up. Then it's coming down with the hill. It just tempts you. It's a bait. It's a...
Don't do that, you're saying.
You don't want to, no.
Okay.
Naturally you want to throw it this turnover, and if you throw it high, turned over, the disc is going to keep going down right. So you got to get the height because it's going to... The nose is going to be down. It's just going to keep floating down to the right, right towards the basket. If you throw it too high and you don't get the nose down, you'll be out there on the baseball field.
Now, what about forehand?
do that.
Forehand's not the play here because it just won't get over fast enough?
Yeah, the issue with the forehand is these trees are too tight. You can see this tree right in front of us. You can see all those marks on it. That's most likely from people trying to throw forehand drivers, trying to sneak it because they're just like, it shapes like a forehand.
Yep.
But if you look at it, the gap is so small for a forehand to where with the backhand, it kind of opens it up.
You have more room.
Through. Yeah.
So what disc that me and Hannah have, what would you think? This is
150 feet, I think you guys can both make your putter there. You probably don't need the crystal one. Maybe
Normal
just the
Luna.
regular, the rubber blend. Yep.
Okay.
So, probably a normal Luna or a Meteor. Your choice. Or
See,
Comet.
this is why he's the best in the world, because you already know I was going for this gap, and I was probably going to end all the way over there with the hyzer.
Oh, that's money. Just dropped a little short.
All right.
About 15 feet. All right, Hannah. Match that shot.
Oh.
Go in.
Dirty.
Oh.
What
Both
a
of them.
shot.
Both of them put them about
Nice.
15 feet right
We
there.
didn't.
The high five was pretty embarrassing though.
We got to focus on the elbows. Yeah.
Boom.
This is actually a really good course to practice on uneven putting.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of
I don't
up or
really
down
have
hill,
that.
side hills.
You don't really have that in Dallas. But like mentally it feels funky.
Mm-hmm. So like uphill you might want to just, you already did it. I was
Get
gonna
this a little wider.
say. Get a little closer.
Oh, it's a little tighter.
Yeah, because then you can push up the same way. So Hannah's like 5 feet. So Brodie's got about 17 feet right here left to get to 4 under.
I'll let it get to my head.
Ooh, a little spicy.
Scary.
All right, Hannah's making it interesting. Hannah
3 to
goes
2.
to 2 under. And I stay again at 3 under with the putting woes. But the thing is, guys, I'm learning. On that putt right there, I just learned the reason why I came up so short is I forgot just the uphill lie. I forgot to actually transfer my weight to my front foot. I stayed back and did all arm, came up short. So something to remember, uphill lies, I need to transfer all my weight. What do you think about the hat throw? Don't do the hat throw? Stay away from it? We're out on the course having fun. I wouldn't do it in a tournament.
Well, I mean, I would stay away from it more because it's white than anything.
Yeah, and it also just got leaves all over it, which is terrible.
So hat throw
The
maybe.
hat throw
I
is-
apologize on the
hat
hat
throw
throw.
is okay with me. I actually think it's really fun.
Guys, I apologize on the hat throw. The hat throw is actually me trying to make it with my hat.
Yeah. Which I don't know if that's illegal or not. So
It is PDGA approved.
Yeah. So well,
The
I,
hat.
I think you can get away with it. I don't think you'll get stroked or anything.
Wait, what is this hole, Hannah? You're just
So
going
this
up here and...
hole
Oh, it's right
is-
ahead.
Yeah.
We're on hole 8, par 3, shopper. 165 feet. The basket's right there. It's silver and it has a little orange thing.
And it goes up from the tee pad about 70 feet uphill.
Are
Yeah.
you using the zoom in feature, Paul?
I am not
So-
using zoom in. Actually, you know what?
You could
You're
zoom,
right,
yeah.
can
I
zoom
just
in on
taught
that
Paul how to
basket.
zoom in on the camera, guys. Look at that.
What
If
a
you don't like the
stud.
video for that videographer right there, I mean, come
What
on.
a stud.
So what's your play? You're going
Well,
heat?
I'm not really sure. I've been throwing the heat a lot because it's understable and also I don't have my bag. This is like all I have. So,
Fair.
I know that I can get it there. It's going to have the speed to get it there. And that's really all I'm worried about because once you're up there, you're good.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I was thinking about doing is throwing the Meteor, but I'm just not sure that it's going to be enough disc to get up there.
I like the heat. You've been throwing that
So
pretty
what do
good.
you
Yeah.
think, Paul McBeth?
I think the heat's the right choice. The
Alright.
one thing you want to do is try to throw past the basket because you're not going to get a skip.
Okay.
It's not gonna
What
skip.
about me? What am I
Oh.
throwing?
You probably have the power to get your buzz there.
You like the buzz?
I think you could lace the buzz up
So.
there. Kind of how you did on hole 1. The same power there. I'm going to test this zoom factor when she throws, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh. Oh, daddy. Do it. Oh, my.
Guess what? Hey guys, guess what? I zoomed in right on that.
Did you get a
Oh,
good
yeah.
zoom?
Oh yeah.
That would have been a really bad one to practice your first zoom, and it'd be terrible.
So to be really honest, that is a good result, but I didn't hit my line, so it's like, what do you do with yourself?
Don't
I mean,
worry, we
just
zoomed
move
in on
on.
the miss line.
That was
Just move on.
insane. All right.
All right. Here
No
we go,
pressure,
Brodie.
but you're parked for a birdie to tie it. Where am I going?
Looks like Brodie just overthrew it, tried to throw it too hard. Could have been the pressure of the potential tie.
It was. I think that was it. That was it.
All right, Brodie's assessing which way to go. He's straddled out both ways so far.
Kind of like this way more.
Yeah, you
Just
can
because natural flight is
Yep.
going to be right to left.
exactly. And then uphill, it's a little bit hard to get that anhyzer because you really got to aim high. Hyzer naturally wants to carry upwards before going down. Oh!
I think I broke this thing. Okay. We're fine.
Dead and unattached. You're good. Hannah's got a little bit of a tester here. About 18 feet slightly uphill. This will play 3 under.
Like, you want me to put this down?
Oh, sure.
Hannah's got a slightly uphill, about 18 feet. A little bit of a tester.
We're going into hole 9 all tied up.
Not really a tester at all. You hit that right in the heart. Brodie's got a little tap in from about 7 feet here. And they're all tied up going into hole 9.
Heck yeah, Hannah.
Yeah!
Let's freaking do it. May the best disc golfer win. Guys, it is time for the double P, Paul's predictions. Paul, what are your thoughts going in hole 9?
120 feet.
I mean, you're going for an ace here, huh?
Yeah, you're going for an ace. I think Brodie's got the advantage on the tee shot right now, but Hannah's definitely has the advantage on the putting green.
Wow.
So-
Shots fired to both of us,
Best
partners.
doubles team ever?
Yeah, I mean, actually, at doubles right now, we would be like 6 or 7 under.
At least, yeah.
The nice thing is Hannah has to go first, but also the bad thing is Hannah has to go first.
Touch. Wow.
She parked?
It looks parked.
Oh boy.
That looks parked. All right, I'm gonna put that pretty close, so let's see what Brodie can do here. Looks like we're gonna have a putt off.
Oh!
Looks like we're gonna have a putt off here.
That was so crazy. I liked your little walk up.
All right, Paul, bonus shot here for you guys. He wants to get in the action before the video commences. Warming up his hands.
Gotta warm them up.
It's 37 degrees. Temperatures are dropping. Going with the zone with the Dora Explorer backpack. Oh! Okay, he almost made it. Insane shot. Wow.
That's it. One and done today. Hannah right here, Brodie just in front of her. Oh, she didn't. It wasn't pretty, but
Was that 4 under?
4 under for Hannah. Brodie has a 8-footer right here to go 4 as well. And we're tied still, 4 under.
What happens now? We gotta have a playoff. We're not leaving with a tie.
Rock, paper, scissors.
For the win? Get out of here!
Let's just play the next hole. It's a good one.
All right, bonus coverage. We got a playoff here, sudden death. Whoever beats the other on this hole.
Just straight up 175. Oh, hands go.
She does not need any tips.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's gonna give herself a putt though.
Oh, she got a good friendly skip.
It's not good. That's not a good.
All right. Hannah's not too confident in that
Are we
one.
just going no tips on this hole? Alright, no tips.
Oh boy. Go in. Ah! Oh god.
That looked close.
I wanted it so bad for you guys.
Hannah to force Brodie to make his from about 20 feet. Absolute cash.
I'm actually not that close. I thought I was parked. Mine skipped quite a bit. Nice putt. And I've got a hill situation.
He's a little closer, maybe 18 feet, but this is not a gimme.
No!
He's not a quitter.
It was a great battle, Hannah. Way to come back and take it. I need to work on my hill putting. I think I missed 4 putts on hills.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
I think
Paul, thoughts?
I think the biggest positive note is we found out you were above 900 rated today.
Was I?
Hannah's 917 and you guys went to a playoff. So.
To be fair though, we only played 4 holes, or 10 holes. I could be blowing up on the back 9. But okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. We got another video coming soon. Me and Paul are gonna be seeing how low we can go with Paul putting. Obviously, I missed a lot of those putts that Paul wouldn't miss, so we'll see about that. But congratulations to Hannah. Hannah and Paul's info will be in the description down below, so make sure you check them out on their social medias.
Thank you guys for watching.
Victory speech?
First, I want to thank my mom for having me, and I
mean, your dad was also there as well, but. All right, Hannah's working on the victory speeches, guys.
Let's go get some creek water.
We'll see you in the next one. Keep slinging those discs.